for a presentation of mandatory drug testing for welfare recipients by me, Kayla Hill. The purpose here is drug testing should be mandatory during the application process for any government program so the system can no longer be abused. And take a moment here to look over the agenda. Starting off here is the history of welfare. The United States Welfare Program was created during the Great Depression. It was intended as a safety net for the elderly, unemployed, and disadvantaged Americans. Franklin D. Roosevelt created Social Security for Americans in 1935 with the purpose of providing short-term assistance to families in need until they were able to get a job. Then we have some New Deal policies. Franklin D. Roosevelt created New Deal policies between 1933 and 1939 to bring immediate economic relief, reform, and recovery from the Great Depression. Some of these New Deal policies that we have is a Civilian Conservation Corps, which is a voluntary public relief program for unemployed men aged 18 to 25. Then we have the Civil Works Administration, which is job creation program to create manual labor jobs for unemployed workers. And then we've got the Farm Security Administration, which is a New Deal agency created to combat rural poverty. And the National Industrial Recovery Act is a U.S. labor law and consumer law passed by Congress to authorize the president to regulate industry for fair wages and prices to stimulate economic growth. And then we have the Social Security Administration, which is an independent agency of the U.S. government that administers Social Security, a social insurance program consisting of retirement, disability, and survivor benefits. And next we have the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, known as TANF. That's a program that provides grant funds to states to provide families with financial assistance and related support services, such as children being cared for in their own homes, promoting job preparation, work and marriage on government benefits, preventing and reducing the incidence of out-of-wedlock pregnancies, and encouraging the formation and maintenance of a two-parent family. Then we have food stamps, also known as SNAPs, which is a monthly supplement for purchasing nutritious foods. Often some recipients sell their food stamps for benefits. There's food stamp benefits for various prices on the dollar. And then we have some convenience stores in inner cities and rural areas that will ring up liquor and tobacco products under grocery items so people can purchase items with their EBT card. Next, we're going to talk about drug use. Drug use in the U.S. is at its all-time high. In 2013, the specific illicit drug category with the largest number of recent initiates among persons aged 12 or older was marijuana, followed by non-medical use of pain relievers, tranquilizers, ecstasy, stimulants like cocaine, and inhalants. In 2010, an estimated 22.6 million Americans aged 12 and older has used drugs or abused a psychoactive medication. The number of unemployed illicit drug users has increased since 2007. It's now 2.5 million users. Some opposing views of drug testing. Some say the violation of the Fourth Amendment, which states that the government can't search one's property without reasonable cause. Also, the government should conserve its money, their money. The benefits of drug testing. Giving recipients who test positive for drug use the proper help they need to recover, stop abusing what the system was put in place for, reaping benefits of less local and state spending, prevent families from self-destructing and becoming better members of society. Also help children have the opportunity to be self-sustaining in the future. In conclusion, welfare is a program that with some minor changes can create hope and opportunity for those experiencing hard times. With the problems the economy is facing today, such as drug and alcohol use, child abuse, and unemployment rates, new solutions are required. The government needs to be stricter about who can receive welfare by drug testing each applicant.